Hey guys, Mishka here. Alright, today we're going to talk about the DLC, Secrets of Mugwood. What it is, all the little zones and adventures you get to go on, and yeah. So, the DLC can be bought in the shop right here, the mini story pack. It's $10, I think it comes out to like $10.14 with tax and everything. But let's go explore and see what it's all about.
First thing to do on the main story quest.
Alright,
Find
so
stuff.
Been so long.
the voice chat was just
see.
reworked, so everybody's really loud. So I'm going to turn voices down quite a bit here. So there are, I think, 4 different overworld zones and 1 dungeon in the DLC. The first zone is actually here in PRSN shop. Gormina is from the DLC. And basically you have this little tool, this micronizer, and it'll shrink you down whenever you're in a zone that can be accessed by getting small. So we're now super tiny. This is PRSN shop, right? And this is the first thing that the DLC really has going for it that I really like is the climbing mechanics, right? You can climb up vines and you can climb across things and whatnot, which is really cool. You know, they're planning on bringing this to the overworld as well at some point outside the DLC. You don't have to worry about dropping or falling. It's not VR sickness inducing. You just hit the climb down button and you'll climb down. If you come up, right, and you let go, you don't fall. You just give it a second and then it'll bring you back down at the bottom. To unshrink, use the same tool. It's called the micronizer, right? And it unshrinks you anywhere in the zone. You unshrink, you'll go back to the entrance of it. So let's go see the 4 different shrinkable zones. We're going to start off over by Hidden Garden.
These nuts.
I love this game. Alright, so Hidden Garden. This is going to be the first zone. I think this is the town micro system of Mugwood. Basically, throughout this DLC, you're going to be helping a group of lizard people, dealing with spiders and traders, and there's a little bit of intrigue in there. I'm not going to go into the full story. 1, because I don't want to spoil it, and 2, because it's been so long since I did the story that I kind of forgot everything. So, this is the little town for the first zone. You know, you got what you need in here. You got your smith. You got, you know, some quests. Apparently, I haven't finished all my quests. But yeah, this is kind of what you're looking at. I'm going to switch to mage for faster killing. You know, everything is huge because you're tiny now, so it's really cool. We got these monsters over here, right? If you are an old game player, you might recognize some of these monsters, those kelpies, right? They brought those back from Freeborn. You know, we were asking for stuff from Freeborn, and there's one of them. All right, cool. This is what I was looking for, a created treasure map. This is another thing that comes with the DLC that they're planning on introducing to the overworld, I believe. You get these maps, and Thorndell Meadow. All right, I'll have to go there later. You go to that location. You know, you're gonna have to find it. It usually helps if you have the overworld map up here, or if you have Potato's interactive map, it has each location for these already in there, which is so nice. And it has a little treasure chest, and it'll give you some loot, or it'll turn into a what they call a dram dupe. It's basically a mimic if you've ever played D&D, and you can get some pretty cool drops. So there's a cool line right there you can climb across. I'd have to actually get up there, and I don't spend much time in the DLC zone, so I'm not really sure how to do that. So let's go ahead and we're going to go to the next zone so you can see where it is. And we're going to go to Rope Bridge. Alright, so the second zone is going to be right over here. It's kind of in between Rope Bridge and Trader's Road. I'm going to go over here and we're going to zoom! The DLC does have a whole bunch of unique transmogs that I personally like quite a bit. You know, it might not be everybody's cup of tea, but it's all kind of nature based. So you've got a wand that's like an acorn attached to a stick. There's a whole set of spider gear for each class. When I get back to the player house, I can show you some of that. So here's the second zone, Thorndell Meadow. Actually, this is where I need to be for the treasure map. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to Alt-Tab. I don't know if you guys can actually like see my desktop or if you just see me looking around in game. Where is... Here it is. Potatoes map. Try again. Well, that's just great. Give me 1 second here as I pull this up. Interactive map. Good. No, I don't want to buy WinRAR. Nobody buys WinRAR. OrbusVR Reborn map. Here we go. Alright, yeah, I'm totally putting in a plug for Potatoes Interactive Map because it's like the greatest map in the world, and it definitely makes playing this game a lot easier when you're looking for things. Giving it a second to load. Cool. Pull out my compass, which sets my location, and we're looking for treasure maps. Alright, let me pull up my treasure map so I see what it looks like. Cool. And now I find the one that looks like that on the map. I know you guys can't see what I'm doing. Alright, cool. I know exactly where I need to go now. We're going to enable the map. Where's that in graphics? Enable map. Cool. I need to go over to this corner over here. So we're going to head on over that way, and you're going to get to see what the treasure map does. You have to have it equipped in order for it to work. Am I still? Yeah, I'm still paladin. Cool. So we can zoom faster. We got spiders and bugs over there. See if I can close this. Yeah, see. A lot of higher level mobs you can find in the DLC zone. This is a little fortress that the lizards have set up. You'll have to go there for a mission or a quest. Yeah, the DLC zone is great for the grinder pot and combat because there are high level enemies and there's typically not very many people you're competing with to kill those enemies. I know that if you're doing the grinder pot and you're on, the 5th level, there's like 2 or 3 groups in the wastelands that you can go to, and you're kind of stuck with those 2 or 3 groups. In the DLC, you are not limited. There are plenty of more places you can go. All right, we're getting there. We're getting there. Switch to mage just in case it's a dram dupe. In case you're wondering, the people that have the chest on their head, the treasure chest head or the treasure chest pet, those come from the bounty maps, which just unequipped. There we go. The bounty maps. I doubt I'm going to get one. What are the odds that I get the arcane mounts while I'm filming, and then one of those drops while I'm filming? It's not going to happen, but just to let you know where they come from. It should be getting kind of close. Oh, hello. Okay, yeah. The ventaculars are definitely a thing that appear. Again, old game players, you might recognize it looks a little bit like Elongata. Here we go. We just got a drop, so you can see what the wand looks like. It's like a little acorn, right? My goodness, I'm lagging, or I just suck at casting. It's a nice little wand. I use it for quite a while. That still not dead. Wow. Like I said, you got plenty of places that you can do. Excuse me. Grinderette. What is this? Spiderling accent die. Cool. And because I switched, that came off. Where is it? Oh, it's way in the back there. Cool. We got like the most dangerous spot to go get one. You guys are just gonna have to hang tight for a minute as I try to murder these things as fast as I can. Stop with the poison. I don't want to die. This is where I wish I was a better mage, and I don't think we're gonna survive this. Okay. We're just gonna go in and paladin it. I was hoping that would work. If that doesn't unleash him, I'll just jump through. Oh my goodness, how far do I have to? There we go. Okay, cool. Yeah, we're going to do this as a paladin so that I don't die. Yeah, there are not very many places where I feel threatened in this game, but this is definitely one of them. Alright, here we go. If we set this up just right, we might not have to pull very many of them. Here we go. I pull this out. It activates it. What do we get? Quick, pick it up. Where is it? Did I already get it? I think I got it. Oh my god. We'll check in a minute here. There's no way I could have pulled that off as a mage. Alright. You get anything good? I think it was just Dram. Oh no, the drop is still there. Alright. Yeah, 2000 Dram, Major Shard, Spiderling Axe, and die. So, I don't know. I kind of like the die. I like the Dread Major Fang better, but I'll take what I can get. So that's the second zone. I'm not really going to explore much here because I've already spent so much time on it. But let's go ahead and we'll look at the third zone. I'm just going to unshrink here because we're close to the third zone already. And I'm going to show you the super spooky dungeon. Alright, so we're going to go right up to where the portal event is. And there's going to be a spot that we can shrink down over there. Oh, no, he got it. Cool. Up to my favorite fishing spot. That light appears to be broken. I think that's supposed to be there. It's supposed to be a different color. Here we go. The second spot you can shrink down is on the pier. Zoom. We tiny. Look, my pet's bigger than me. Alright, I gotta move right away because there are enemies that spawn here. So this is Hollows Creek. Basically, it's a whole zone that's under the pier, as you can see. You can grab onto the rope. You can climb the rope. It's a lot of fun. Yeah, might as well get to the top. A zoom climb. Alright, we're on the top. Right, and you can go across here and then drop down on the other side. Yeah, each zone here is about half the size of a normal zone. So like Lamavora, High Step, Wastelands. Each of these zones is approximately half that size. And then there's the dungeons. We're going to go to the dungeon now. I know I didn't really give you the best look through of this area, but I don't spend much time in that particular zone unless I'm farming for specific transmogs. But instead, we're going to go to the lair, which is the DLC dungeon. So the cool thing about the DLC dungeon is that you can solo it. I'm not just saying that you have to be a super good mage, you have to be pulling super high DPS. I mean, this dungeon was designed to be able to be handled by like 1 to 2 people. And it's got a unique boss with some really cool mechanics. Again, I'm not going to spoil it because I do recommend that you get the DLC. It's definitely worth it. You get your money's worth out of it for sure. But I don't want to just spoil everything. So we're getting there. Gonna put my micronizer tool back on. We're gonna pick up cryogel while we're here because it's ore. Ore is always nice to have. And cryogel I'm always low on. All right, here we go. So this is where the lair is. It's the DLC dungeon right here in the back of Sarah's cave. Zoom, I'm tiny. And this, let me tell you, this is the place to farm. If you need major or glimmering shards, this is your farming spot. Oh yeah, these guys, there's little light things. There's a whole like quest to find all of those. Where is it? Yeah, those are hidden gems that you're supposed to find. Looks like I'm missing one in Hollows Creek, but that's all right. Basically sends you around that zone, trying to find those little hidden gems. Blister beetles. Let's see how long it takes for us to get like a major glimmering shard. It shouldn't take that long, honestly. Man, I am just popping spells today. You know, that's supposed to be like my fastest spell too. Maybe I'm just casting everything bad today. Come on. That was a pitiful spell. I hope they didn't nerf the amount of drops that these guys give, because I do remember this being an excellent farm. Here we go. Is that a major? It's a major shard. And the Mage Wand Transmog. It's very spider. I don't know. So yeah, you got spots that you can climb and everything. This dungeon's pretty big. You see how slow I'm moving on there. It's 2 layers, as you saw that you could go up there, and then there's another layer or another spot back at the beginning that you can go up. If you're arachnophobic, I'm so sorry that I'm like showing this to you right now. Yeah. Anyway, we'll teleport back home, and I'll show you why I said this is my favorite spot to grind for glimmerings and majors. Note that you cannot use your grinder machine there, which sucks. But look at all those glimmerings. All of those were farmed in the lair. So when I say that's a good place to farm, I mean it. It's probably the highest concentration drops of glimmerings that you're going to get. Now, regarding transmogs, ignore that. We've got, bits and pieces of different armor. This armor's died. I wonder if I have anything that's not going to be like black and white. Yeah, this will work. So this is Bard. So it's cloth armor. You got, a bunch of different designs you can choose from. I like the shoulder pads. Where are they? These? Yeah, those are just all over the place. The mushroom hat, right? Cabbage hat, that hat, a thimble. Leather. Leather is a fun one. You can look like a strawberry. Here we go. So I got strawberry hat. Choose the strawberry chest, strawberry shoulders, and strawberry hands, and you can become a strawberry too. So, yeah, it's a lot of fun. I definitely recommend it. Like I said, it's like $10. It's worth it. Support the devs, support the game, and you get a lot of stuff for it. You get those bounty maps. You got a place where you can farm major shards and glimmering shards. All in all, I definitely recommend it. So, that's pretty much it on the DLC that I can think of. Those are the 4 zones. That was the dungeon, micronizer tool, transmogs. Yeah. If you got any other questions, let me know. Send a comment. If you got any video suggestions, let me know, because I'm mostly relying on you guys asking me questions and saying, hey, do you have a video about that? And if I don't, I make a video about it. So, hope that helped. And until next time, happy hunting.